Troy is definitely going to wake up. He's taking a nap, and I know I'm gonna be super loud. Turn the volume down, Manders. Turn it down. 'Cause I think I'm falling in love. I think I'm falling in love. So to start off, I just have to apologize because I've been sick for like a week straight. I can't get over it, and I'm so congested, so I probably sound like crap. But I have not done a favorites video in so long, and I'm kind of going to call this video my summer favorites because I didn't do one for July, and it's already like almost the end of August. So instead of doing like a July favorites and an August favorites, these are kind of the things that I've been using, eating, wearing for the last 2 months of this summer. So I figured why not just make it into a summer episode, and we'll just call it my summer favorites. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it, and we are going to start with the food, which is always my very favorite to start with. So I want to say that you guys are going to like be like, well, I know Manders, you talk about this all the time, but maybe you haven't seen it, maybe you're not sure what it is, and I've kind of like briefly touched on it in a few of my other videos. So if you haven't seen this is the Icon Meals protein popcorn, and you can now officially get this at Vitamin Shop, not GNC, I think it's just Vitamin Shop and online. I get them at my local Vitamin Shop. They don't have a ton of flavors, but my favorite so far has been the dark chocolate sea salt, the caffeinated kernels, and the Freedom. The Freedom one is like strawberry, banana, blueberry, and I put it on top of a smoothie bowl, and it is so damn good. Macros for these, which is 60 grams for one serving. I feel like I've talked about this in a favorites video. I'm really feeling like I have. Have I talked about this in a favorites video? Anyway, for 60 grams, it is 3 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of protein. So you really can't go wrong with these macros. They're awesome. They taste so good. They don't get soggy when you put them in smoothie bowls, and it's just like my favorite little snack. So, you know, a lot of clients are always asking me like, how can I sneak more protein in? And if you have room for carbs and you can fit in 20 grams of carbs, you can definitely squeeze in 11 grams of protein in a snack like this. I only have 4 food things today, which is crazy because usually I'm like all about the snacks, but this past couple months I haven't really been trying too many new things, but these I found at Whole Foods, and these are actually made from like the bananas that are not good enough to go in the grocery store, and they are called Organic Original Chewy Banana Bites, and they're exactly what you would think, like dried bananas, but they're like these little tiny things that are like almost rotten bananas, and they remind me of like plantains kind of. They're just like really soft. Grab them on a whim, and I have been obsessed with them. They're only carbs and a little bit of protein, but of course super high in potassium because of bananas. So for 8 pieces, which is 40 grams, it's 0 fat, 27 carb, and 2 protein. So this could also be like what I like to call a filler macro, where if you're low on carbs and you've already hit your fat or protein count for the day, this is an option where, like any other fruit, you could just eat 4 strictly carbs with little to no protein and little to no fat. So these are really good, and they're sweet, and I feel like you could utilize these for like craving a sweet tooth, or like putting them in an acai bowl that you make at home or something. I don't know, they're just really good, and I'm all about like bananas and stuff like that. So I saw that they also make these with peanut butter coating. They had like 9 grams of fat per serving, but oh my gosh, they looked so good. I'll have to let you know how those ones are. Moving on in the food category, these are from the cookie department, and they had sent me 5 flavors of cookies after they saw my controversial video on Lenny's and Larry's, and they were like, hey, we have really awesome cookies that are like fully functional cookies, and they're way better than Lenny's and Larry's. Our ingredients are really awesome, the macros are really awesome, and we think that you'll really like them. And I was like, okay, send them over. You guys know I'm gonna keep it real and tell you how I feel about them. So right off the bat, let me just say that these are not protein cookies, and they're not advertised as such. They're actually advertised on here, like I said, as fully functional cookies, which I kind of think is interesting. Like, I don't know how cookies would not be functional. Cookies are delicious, but the thing that's similar about these and Lenny's and Larry's is that the macros are for half the cookie, so keep that in mind. So for example, with this peanut butter toffee chip one, which is probably delicious, for half of the cookie, it's 10 grams of fat, 21 carbs, and 5 grams of protein with 13 sugars. So for the entire cookie, you're looking at like 20 grams of fat, 42 carb, 10 protein, and 26 grams of sugar. So it is kind of just like a normal cookie. It's just that, you know, they claim that it's all natural, no artificial flavors, no trans fat, and premium ingredients. So it's kind of like a higher quality, delicious cookie. I did try the ginger snap one and it was bomb. It was so good. I originally only logged half of it and then I ate half and I was like, I definitely need to eat the other half. I haven't tried the chocolate chip one and I actually have a ton of macros left today. So I think I'm just gonna try this now. Plus you can see it. Now, this is what it looks like. It smells really good. I'm just going to have half because I really don't need to eat the whole thing. This is like the inside. It definitely reminds me a little bit of the Lenny's and Larry's cookie, like consistency wise, but the taste on the ginger snap was awesome. And I'm going to taste test this live for you guys now. Oh yeah, that is good. So this is also what it says on the back of the cookie if you're wondering. It says the cookie department sources all natural ingredients with built-in benefits from around the world, providing a fully functional gourmet twist on the traditional cookies we know and love. So this one has maca root in it. I don't really know what the benefit of that is. It's really good though. Like the taste is on point. For half of this cookie that I'm eating, it's 8 grams of fat, 25 carb, and 3 protein. So really similar to Lenny's and Larry's minus the protein, although Lenny's and Larry's are big fat liars and they didn't have protein anyway, so I'm gonna go with these guys. The other thing that I really like about this is the sodium. It's only 140 milligrams, so you can tell that they use a lot more natural ingredients. Lenny's and Larry's, I think for half of their cookie was upwards of like 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium, so that's cool. Last but not least in the food department, this is a total junk food that I just could not resist when I saw in the grocery store. And it is a Tasty Cake birthday cake limited edition little donuts. They're so damn good. Like, it's disgusting how good these are. I mean, do you really even want to know the macros? Like, who the hell cares, right? Just for shits and giggles. For 4 donuts, 4 little guys, 7 grams of fat, 41 carb, and 3 protein. Which is kind of funny because 4 of these almost equals the same exact macros as those cookies I just was talking about. Which is why like the whole health food concept is always like interesting to me, because people will see things like, you know, labels on things and it's like, oh, organic or healthy or whatever. And it's like 700 milligrams of sodium, 45 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 2 protein. Like the ratios are not really great. And then you see something like this with similar macros and people are like, oh my god, you eat like junk food. Yeah, well, you know what? I love my damn donuts. Don't judge me. I'm not sure how long these birthday cake limited edition ones will be around for. If you can find them in your grocery store, I found mine at Publix. Highly recommend picking them up for like a little treat meal. I love like 1 at a time. If I eat them, that's why the whole bag's pretty much still here. So, you know, I do good with the self-control aspect, but they are so good. Like there's actually a half of one in there because one day I just wanted half of one. It's good. So, moving on from food, I have actually only 2 beauty products this favorites video. Usually I have a lot more, but I've been sticking to my usual routine. I haven't really added anything new, except for the fact that Tula came out with this new kefir probiotic stuff, and so this is their kefir replenishing cleansing oil, and I really like cleansing oils because it really takes off all the makeup. I will use this to take off any makeup that I have, and then I'll go in with the wash now. So basically this is just a kefir based probiotic cleanser that removes all traces of makeup with pore clogging debris while ensuring skin stays supple and hydrated. Definitely I think that if you're super oily, this may not be the best option for you, but I kind of have combination skin, so this is fine for me. And all of Tula's products are all natural probiotics. Like I absolutely love them. I'm so glad that I discovered them from Ricky because like I absolutely love their skincare. All that stuff is in the description if you guys do want to check them out. And I think I made a nighttime skincare routine video with their products, so you can get a little bit more information on them if you want to check that out. This is kind of a super random product. I don't think I've ever mentioned a lotion before on my channel. I'm pretty sure you can get this from anywhere. This is an Australian Gold product, Hemp Nation, and it's basically like once you're tan and you put this lotion on, it's like a tan extender. It's got coconut oil, marshmallow root, pure hemp seed oil, hydro-rich blend, and the flavor, smell, whatever, is toasted marshmallow and coconut, which I love. I love the beachy smells. I love like the warm vanilla scents, and this just smells so damn good. I know you guys can't smell it, so I hate like when people do this on favorites videos and they're like, oh, love it, and you're like, okay, great, well I can't smell it, but it is so nice. And like I definitely think that once I like, you know, tan out in the sun and everything, like it helps prolong my tan. And I don't know, people always ask me how I stay so tan. Maybe it's my lotion, I don't know. This is kind of like, I'm surprised for being like a summer favorites. I have a lot less than I usually do in a favorites video, so I apologize, but you guys wanted a favorites video, so here it is. Clothing favorite this month, and it is the Fleo shorts. I wore these a couple videos ago, and everyone was like, where did you get the shorts? And they are from Fleo. I also have them on right now. These shorts, they are so soft. Her pattern shorts and her lower inseam shorts, like the shorter ones, are much more soft than the spandex shorts. I don't like the plain colored spandex. I like her pattern shorts more. I think I mentioned this to you guys in the video before that I was wearing these, that I bought them at the game specifically so I could feel them, because these have a different material than the other shorts. So if you're gonna order them online, these are the 3.5 inch inseam, I believe, and you can tell like based on the pattern. So any ones that have patterns, or like the ones I'm wearing that are heather, they are a lot softer and they are amazing. I love them so much. So these are currently my favorite shorts of the month of summer, the hot ass months of summer in Florida. Last but certainly not least, I am taking a throwback to the Passion Planner. I now have the smaller one. I used to have the ginormous Passion Planner, and like last year or a year and a half ago, I made a video about like organization and staying on track, and I showed you guys my Passion Planner and everyone absolutely loved it. A few of you went out and bought it and you were like, I love the Passion Planner. And so of course, because it is a new year, I decided to get the smaller one this time, and I just love this. It is so cute. Not only can you like, you know, track your weeks and do all that kind of stuff, but I just love that it has like quotes on the inside. Like, I don't know, you can write like this week's focus, good things that happened. It's like such a cute little positive planner, and it's so tiny, and you write like your goals for the month, and I found some really good quotes in here so far, so I think it is so sweet. I really love this, and it's been a while since I've used one, so I wanted to bring it back. I think that is pretty much it for my summer favorites video. I typically have a lot more things, but like I said, I didn't really buy a ton of new stuff over the last 2 months. I've been pretty consistent with my normal things that you guys see on a day-to-day basis in my vlog. The only other thing that I have bought that I haven't actually like talked in depth about are my Nike Metcon 3s, the white ones that I customize on Nike ID, and I love them. I'm having a hard time now getting back into the no bull shoes since I bought the white Nike Metcon 3s. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a comparison between the no bull shoes and the Nike Metcons. I know a few of you requested that, but I definitely think that's something that I'll do maybe like next week after the competition. If you have anything else that you've tried or you like during the past couple months, leave them in the comments below. Let me know so I can try them. It's pretty funny, like a lot of you that have been watching me for so long, you like know my taste and you know what I like. A lot of times you guys will suggest things in my comments and I end up trying them and I absolutely love them. And I'm like, yes, you guys know me, you know what I like. So if you have anything that you think I would like, don't forget to leave it down below so I can try it out as well. And that is all that I have for you guys. I am running off to Wellington to coach my children, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be another team training episode, but our last one before the competition. So I'm so excited for you guys to see that video and just compete. I haven't competed in CrossFit in a year, so I'm so excited to see. Hopefully I get rid of this cold. But other than that, I don't have anything else to tell you guys, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like my favorites videos and suggest some things for me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!